listen. You gotta read this. Elon, listen to what I'm telling you, right? Yeah, there's people on my land driving around. I don't know these people, but they're driving around and they're doing their own thing. E- I'ma just tell there's an element Empress Earth, and there's other points of the higher acknowledgement of one's consciousness. Elon, I'ma just tell you just like this. I don't know who's gonna creep in your panties or in your pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's gonna try to come get the internet hookup. Next thing you know, they're creeping in your panties and your pussy, and then they're preparing fucking a satellite drone touchdown on your moon and shit. So if you say anything, it probably be a fumble and shit. Yo, Elon, listen, I think you should send your children to come find out not even your children. I don't even want to see your children come find out what's going on, because it don't make no sense something happening to your children if people's already running around on on my land and on your sister's earth. So I'm gonna just be real with you. Elon, you might as well just come out here and say, you might as well send somebody else out here just to just to come find out. You don't might as well not send your children, because it don't make no sense. Yo, listen, I feel like being comfortable. I don't feel like hearing anything else, and I don't feel like I'm just gonna be real. Elon, door knockers, Anunnaki. you know, oh man, Anunnaki. If they said Anunnaki, like they want to lock the key, but Anunnaki. How about that, Elon? You might as well go send your people to come find out. I don't think the caretakers care about things that's going on a certain type of way. I don't think. I don't know. I don't even think if I even seen the caretakers. The caretakers. You want to listen to this. Listen, hey, bro. If you own a business or a corporation, right? And say it happens to be like a small business, and you pull up at your corporation and then you honk your horn. People are supposed to come outside because they know you're the boss, to come out find out what you need, right? They're supposed to, is everything okay? Do you need something? If something needs to be shut at the time before the end of the night, they're supposed to bring the keys to you and be like, yo, here's your keys. I was in New York already. Them niggas were retarded. I left them in New York, right? I come out here. I'm seeing things I never seen before. This 2019, a year of reflection, a year of elements, stones, and jewels. Do you imagine what out here is really supposed to look like in a way? And then people not supposed to be out here, but imagine certain people. Now, if I leave somebody in charge, I'm just recovering from something that happened a long time ago. Should I come out for another person to tell me, oh, I'm sorry for something that happened to them? Oh, I just recovered for another recovery or something? It don't make no sense, right? A man sees something like that. What's a man do? He just leaves and goes to another house, right? Yo, hey. Oh, Elon, I don't know what to tell you. Good luck in your life. If I called you, I should call you here. So for your kids can complain like, how you do that over there? How you calling you over there? Sometimes what's going on? Man, they wake up with a nightmare and stuff like, get up. Wow. Elon, your ninjas want to try. You got people that want to be ninjas. Here we go, American Ninja. This is what it was about? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I never knew that, man. You know I'm America, right? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wow, man. Yo, listen. You know what I'm going to go get? I know exactly what I'm gonna go get. I know what I'm gonna go eat. Yo, Elon, somebody's gonna try to have an excuse to creep in your panties. Elon, if I didn't know what I'm speaking about, it would be one thing. But too bad physics is real. So if they're in your house now, what happened to your other house then? You ever had kids that say, "No, you can go over there. You go hang out over there," and then the man says, "No, actually, they're hanging out with your conscience right now. So since you told them you could go hang out over there, they're gonna hang out more than with over after they leave over here, or whoever they already knew is gonna go is already hanging out in places that you wouldn't even believe without you even knowing." So, so good for you. Good for you. Matter of fact, it don't even mean to say sorry. You just, yo, listen, you might as well just come outside and just leave your door open and just, hey, good luck for you. Yo, last night I was listening to something, right? When I'm listening to last night, it made me feel so sorry because I'm a man that's educated, didn't say nothing after certain things happened, and a person wanted me to be a creep. And I said, oh, me lead people to creep on me already? No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said, there's people in my house already that already acting weird and funny, like the guy upstairs. And there's going to be people creeping on the whole family because of that guy upstairs. And that's just one. You see, the guy upstairs sound like him and his diarrhea gyrator in the crib. Is just, I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. You know, no. You listen, too bad, man. I don't want to hear nothing. I just call people and tell Elon, is this the truth, man? You know, I see certain things. Elon, I gotta tell you the truth. What's up? Yeah, because I don't want to walk on the sidewalk and slip and bust my ass.
Yeah, you gotta walk here. Come on, back to me.
For?
Because they're worried about you walking in the road. You're gonna get hit.
No, I'm not gonna get hit. If I was gonna get hit, I'll just walk on the sidewalk.
You did the same.
Yes. You know, I don't want to slip and fall because people don't know how to shovel their yard.
Yeah,
You know.
I know. Well,
But there's not even supposed to be people on this land. Tell you the truth, you know.
People on this land?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, don't worry. It's alright. I'll call my family. They don't know what I'm speaking about.
Do you have? You don't have. You're from like New York or something though, right?
No, I have family out here.
Oh, in Minot?
Yeah.
Okay. Like close by or?
Yeah, all over the place.
Okay. What was your first name again?
Ralph.
Ralph and.
Lelaine.
Okay. LALANE.
NNE.
NNE. Okay.
Yes.
High course 145 1029. Some of the sidewalks are shoveled. I mean,
Well, you know, I don't feel like slipping and falling, so when the car's coming, I go to one side and go to another side. You know, common sense, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to walk on the road, then at least try to stay on the side because we got several calls about, there are people just concerned because nobody wants to see you get hit.
Well, I doubt I would ever get hit because, you know,
not.
yeah, you know,
not,
that's why they're supposed to have licenses and stuff. You know, supposed to stop and
driver's
look, and you know, and I am making a documentary. You want to say hi to my documentary? This is YouTube. No, this is YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you're doing that like all around, or?
No, I just make my own private documentaries. I teach physics and stuff. I teach international
okay.
security sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a nice day for a walk, so don't blame you for that. It's a little bit warmer than last time I was out with you because it was like negative below.
Yeah, wonderful weather.
Yeah. No, the negative was?
No, it was below zero. It's not negative. It's just below zero.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
High climate. It's called high climate.
Yeah. You like that or no?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Good.
It's wonderful.
Well, I appreciate the positive outlook.
Yes. You know, rubbing alcohol is good for the hands if you feel too cold about situations like that.
Is that true?
Yeah, it just soothes your skin, especially if you got pigmentation or certain type of anatomy, I'll call it.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, this is just.
Well, yeah. What happened to your partner?
What do you mean?
The partner that you had the other day.
The deputy?
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't work for the same agency. We work for different agencies. I don't think he's working today.
There's a private police. It's not agency.
Well, he works for county. I work for city. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is his jurisdiction, but he stays out kind of in the county. So. But
Yeah.
At night,
I had to go look because I was about to go take a nice little walk over the mountain to see certain things,
Yeah,
but I
go for
seen
it.
a private drive, so I
Yeah.
said I was gonna go to the precinct and later on and find out what that was about and stuff.
Like to their house or something?
No, it's a sign over there when you go towards the hill of the mountain.
Oh,
It says
yeah,
a
yeah,
private
yeah.
drive.
Yep, I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about. Way on the
yeah,
end,
yeah,
right, dead ends on.
yeah. So I didn't want to
Precinct.
just go through there just like that to find out what's that about and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, stay off of that. If it's private, I don't. It must be their private property. I don't know too much about it. I'd have to go look at it. But yeah, if you're gonna walk on the road, just stay on the side. I know the sidewalks are slippery or with it melting and freezing.
Yeah,
and
you know,
whatnot.
I don't really come outside in weather like this unless I'm making my documentary and stuff, man. So,
Okay.
you know, this is high climate. You know, physics is serious. You ever study physics?
No, I'm not too smart.
Physics is very serious, especially when you're dealing with high climate. Because let me just be real with you. When you have like light anatomy,
Uh-huh.
a certain type of way. I'm a refiner, so I'm real gold.
Okay.
So light anatomy, it reflects the habitation naturally bends to the reality a certain type of
Wait,
way.
you said you're real gold?
Yeah, real gold anatomy. I have melanin.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
my
gotcha. I see
my
what you're saying.
social my social habitation of my human conditions a little more advanced than others.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. How do I get like that?
Well,
Is it just like you're born like that?
I wasn't born like that. I was just
Oh.
how I am.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know, but you know, other people could be a certain type of way, but I wouldn't say a certain type of way like that though.
Okay.
You have to know the reasons of responsibility for certain things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's already a point of acknowledgement a certain type of way.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, you know a lot more about it than I do,
Yeah.
so. All right, well, I'll let you get to it then. Just like I said, just try and stay. If you can't stay on the sidewalks, then stay at least to the side.
Yeah,
of the road,
yes,
so I
yes,
don't
of
shoot.
course, you know. Let me ask you a question though.
Sure.
Was these people picking up the snow on the side or something?
This is considered plowed. I guess there's not really anybody picking it up right now.
Wow.
The city paves it or plows it, but each individual residence is responsible for their sidewalks in front of their residence. So, but obviously not everybody does that. So we have to send letters and go knock on doors and go talk to the amount of people that are doing it. It's a lot to keep up with. So.
Well, you know, it's a wonderful thing, you know, as long as they keep it clean. It's better than Brooklyn because Brooklyn trees, you know, because other people being, but watch out, because other people being irresponsible and stuff,
Yeah.
you know, their trees got thick. So they had to learn how to liquid nitrogen their trees to treat their trees. I made a whole documentary about that.
Did you?
Yeah, you know,
Wow.
you have to liquid nitrogen the trees, isolate them, seal them off, liquid nitrogen it, then go over there, level out the dirt, pour some water to see where the rest of the strenuous strands are. Then after that liquid nitrogen, then pull the soil out, plant new soil. Actually, liquid nitrogen again, like 2 or 3 times, plant new soil, and then after that, you wait like a month and a half, and then you plant a new tree. But it depending on the type of tree. If it's an oxygen tree, it takes the individuals of the habitation of the land to really plant it for it to really give you the precise oxygen. If it doesn't, if another person plants it, it won't give you the precise oxygen. It probably end up looking like, yeah, like that right there,
Gotcha.
over there. You see it? Look,
Yeah.
this tip.
Yeah, you know way more about it
Oxygen,
than I do.
yeah.
So
I know I'm oxygen, yeah.
much smarter than me. All right.
Well, have a wonderful day, safe
well.
safe afternoon, and hopefully at nighttime if you're around, you know, see you at nighttime before your shift's over.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yo, hey man, let me just be eLON, you know, I'ma be real with you, you know. You should be very careful, eLON. You know, I'ma just be real. I don't gotta tell you too much, but if you ever have somebody in your backyard a certain type of way, I don't know what to tell you, like if a person already starts a habitation of not respecting the reason of their consciousness, then things will happen a certain type of way. Because a person, when something happens to them from other people, how they gonna tell you sorry? It's just like a person on drugs that doesn't realize the reason why they're falling apart in certain things. And then I don't smoke. Well, I'm supposed a person according to the indigenous people, they needed me to smoke certain habitation, but I stopped doing that because of the jewels in my throat was so how can I say intensified. I couldn't smoke anymore because it was causing the literal jewels, the diamonds and other things that was forming in my throat naturally was already causing a form of irritation. And then my speech pattern started picking up on a higher pitch frequency. So, and then on top of it, the other day when I spit out the diamond, I was like, oh man, I just didn't want to say nothing. But anyway, man, it was a funny situation though. eIloN, I just be real with you in certain things, man. Another person won't realize until certain things happen. I probably just call you another time and stuff, Probably your kids need to just see you another type of way and stuff. Or just a reason of one of your points and stuff. I'll think about it. eIloN, Betty's wonderful too. I love Betty. I love Betty so much. I love Betty so much. But another person's that's alright. But another individual at a time. I'm talking about. You see, when you have people that's responsible, is one thing. But when you have other people of negligence, too bad. Yo, listen, I can't tell you certain things. Matter of fact, I could call Betinali Tina, I don't even want to say nothing because another person won't even realize. A person probably think I'm making documentaries about certain other things, but they don't realize the reason why I tell you all them empresses are my real wives. And then another person's trying to see certain things a certain type of way. And I was telling my wife, you see, let me show you something. You see my wives? Put on your... Yeah, be careful a certain type of way with me, man. I'll just be real. Another person expects me to do certain things a certain type of way. There's no such thing as time with me. So I'm going to do what I want to do, when I want to do it. And I'm not going to tell a person how I'm doing certain things because another person doesn't know another person's time. Let me just tell you, be careful, and you children of the higher Asia, of the higher earth, be careful because, I told you Bethany and them came around and did the wrong thing, and then they were trying to put hands on certain people that was getting a form of education. Then you have people that's on this earth that seem like they're settling and they're not even supposed to be here because their education is for something else. Another person was waiting for certain people a certain type of way, and then people seemed like they were settling on my wife's natural habitation. So in places that, she doesn't like people congregating or staying too long about because she don't want people irritating her consciences. So I'm just going to tell you, if I call you, Enoch, and I call somebody, call the individuals that you know. Don't get mad at me, and better not. Better not. I'm just gonna tell you. See, I'm supposed to go somewhere else to go do. If I was calling you, I had to go somewhere else. But I plan to go to Colombia, and Colombia is a different, and they don't play that shit, and they already had done this, so I wouldn't jeopardize their life for even calling you, knowing what certain things already happened here, and where I'm at, and then happen in other places. Whatever other people did and traveled the places they weren't even supposed to travel a certain type of way. So, me, I could go anywhere. There's a difference in my reality because I'm the natural refiner of habitation. My caretakers, yo, my nigga, I ain't never see. Yo, listen, I know that you had your naturals. International security and the caretakers, I never knew that you were a light. It seemed like you were did you put some type of light sewing suit on or something? Like, like somebody was sewing in through you. Like, yo, listen, I told you, be careful of them Luciferian people. And it's just like a caretaker going to do Luciferian magic. Yo, your empress would fucking demolish you if I call her. Your real empress, yo, this earth would tremble so much, yo, listen, another person wouldn't even understand what's really happening if I called your mother, or if I called international security's empress, or if I called if the real caretakers of the land, if I called your mother into the existence, this whole planet would tremble, even just off your mother coming alone, a certain of your mother just to come here alone, this whole earth would tremble. Because another person tells you, a person's supposed to know the reason of their consciousness and why to regard themselves. And then I tell an individual, my wife doesn't even play. The reason of your education is being learned because something she already knows beyond militants. It's like, it's not even a second thought in her consciousness when it comes to reality. She's the type of person, tattoos not even enough for her at times when she does certain things. She tells you, yo, listen, this ain't no tat, nigga. You don't know how to do a tat, nigga. She be like, what? Yo, listen. Let me tell you, my nigga. Yo, listen. Let me be real with you. If I call your moms, my nigga, this whole earth would literally tremble, my nigga. All around this earth, my nigga. It would look like, yo, you trying to headshot me already. You already gone. Whoever did that's already gone, my nigga. Literally, you gonna check. But this whole earth, listen, it would seem like a pitchfork. This earth would seem like a pitchfork on a toothpick. Wow. That's what this shit would seem like, for real, my nigga. To you Australian chicks, I'ma call the Empress of Australia. You're gonna be finished one time. So you like craft? I'm gonna show you what craft is, and so I'm just gonna tell my wife in just one time. I'm just gonna be real with you. Hey man, I'm not refining certain people. If you thought you were sending me crackheads, and then I'm supposed to refine for my wife to refine, and then you thought you were sending me crackheads, I don't need nothing like that. I already know how to do things on my own. But I seen you like everybody driving around me like they don't. Hey, good for you. Yo, listen, I don't even care. Good for you, international security. Good for the people that made you seem like you were the natural. I didn't know that you were the sewing board. Probably made you a sewing board or something. They probably told you it was cool to be a sewing board and shit, right? And the next thing you know, they just plocked holes all into you, right? And shit. Had you in like a light sewing suit. And then imagine if the caretakers did Luciferian magic. Oh my God. Yo, probably if I would see your mother, yo, listen, I would think she was on some Jean-Claude Van Damme glass sparring hands and shit. She would just dip her hands, right? And just be in the mirror like, yeah. Yeah. All day, like, come on. Let me show you. What you? Oh! I'm chicken whooping your ass. Whoop that ass, nigga. Oh, look at that. Wow, all day, guaranteed. Would never Yo, listen, I'll probably be there for like 3 hours. I'm guaranteeing that. She would come inside, 3 hours, 3 hour ass whipping, a whole line for 3 hours, and then she'll probably just stop. That's all she needs to get in for the first time. for the first hour she here. For the first hour she here. Oh my God. It was first hour to you would be like 3 hours. It would be like, but even more. 3 hours. It was a whooping your ass. I know she don't even want people knowing she come in the house, honey. If I called her, she wouldn't want nobody to know when she come in the house. Oh man. she, fuck around, she would tell me go to Japan and send light signals and shit like ching 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 ching. Wow, man. But go ahead, man. Yo, listen, your mom, yo, you know she don't eat meat neither, and she don't like ugly ducklings and shit. So be careful, man. Yo, listen, man. Love one, man. Bye, bye, man. Yo, America, wonderful. I'm not saying nothing, but I don't know why you want a quota, and I ain't a part of your quota, and I don't like getting in arguments with people in the street. I don't do stuff like that. I'm not gonna dishonor my natural habitation a certain type of way because another person wants a person to be stupid. The reasons of your documents already are known for acknowledgement. Even your future digital technology system knows my existence and the reason that it runs a certain type of frequencies for your order at a time, because it's not gonna be nothing else. And once you start that, then hey, man, I don't know, man. Yo, listen, man. I don't know. Yo, listen. I wouldn't fuck with your own physics of causing your own hurt a certain type of way, because I'm not doing nothing. It's just it's on you, you know. Nice event, good for you, man. You know, good for you, man. But hey, man, yo, listen, man. I'ma just go enjoy my time, you know. I'm a person, a certain time. What time is it now? You got children coming out of school soon. I don't like being outside when children come out of school because they're supposed to go straight home and stuff. You gotta give a child a time to refine their consciousness and make sure if they're responsible or not. So I'm gonna just go inside and then just, you know, good luck outside, man. And your international security, don't disrespect yourself, man. It don't make no sense, man. Don't let people make you want to show off, and then you tell them if they would have listened, and then next thing you know, you be hurt. You can't be regarded and then you be hurt, and then talking about it don't make no sense. You gotta be careful about certain things. Your homegirl over there, you know, too bad, man. Yo, listen, man. Come on, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Loved one, though. You know, I'm American. I'm not going to play myself, but it's loved one. Like, a person says like a parent, you got to speak to your children a certain type of way, because a person says you got to know the reasons why your conscience would discipline you, or the reasons why you should feel shame if your conscience